Good morning and happy Vlogmas day. Is it 13 or is it 12? Whichever one it is, happy Vlogmas. I didn't sleep very well last night, as I'm sure you can understand. I haven't done my advent calendar this morning either. Struggled to get out of bed this morning, had a banging headache. I think that's probably just from stress and lack of sleep. I haven't actually had a chance to read anybody's comments yet from the vlog that I uploaded yesterday. I've seen a few pop up on my phone, but I was in bed last night at 8 o'clock. I was so tired with everything that's been going off. So I hope you'll forgive me. I'm hoping to, obviously when I get home later, have a read of some of the comments anyway. It's very dark this morning, so obviously you can't see me very well. I'm really sorry about that. And yeah, I'm on my way to work. My own GP actually has signed me off sick for 2 weeks, but I'm going into work today, and yeah, because I just don't want to let the patients down, I think, and you know, that's just how it is. So but I think I might, especially if I don't sleep very well tonight, I might not go in tomorrow and take the weekend off. I do have some leave next week anyway, leading up to after Christmas, so because my daughter's coming home on Monday, so I'm probably not going to go into work, I think, the weekend and tomorrow with, yeah, feeling how I am at the minute. Anyway, let's move on from that. Today is going to be sort of pretty much the same as yesterday. I'm at work till 4. I did obviously ask my boss yesterday if I could finish early, and she was more than happy with that. They're very, very good where I work. I'm very lucky, considering I've only been there a few months. They're very, very accommodating. So I'm only at work till 4 anyway, and then I'll be home. I didn't get my ironing done last night because I was just so tired. We were supposed to be going to obviously puppy class as well. That was on last night, but we had an issue with Marley yesterday. I don't think I mentioned this actually. Poor Marley, after I'd gone to work yesterday, my husband messaged me and taken Marley out for a walk, and he'd picked a nail up that had got stuck through his bottom lip, and the poor little soul was whimpering and very upset, obviously. Martin couldn't get the nail out, so he had to take him to the vet as an emergency yesterday morning, who sedated him and got it out, and he's had a shot of painkiller and antibiotics as well. He's fine now, but yeah, he was in the wars a little bit yesterday morning, so he was a bit out of sorts for the rest of the day. So we decided against taking him to puppy class tonight. Last night we thought it was probably better just letting him recover from his little excitement yesterday morning, poor little thing. Yeah, so Marley's fine now anyway, so that's good. So yeah, I didn't even get a chance to do my ironing last night either, because as I say, I was just so tired. I did do a little bit of knitting, but I couldn't really concentrate on that either. So tonight, I'm not going to go see my dad tonight. I'm probably going to leave it while tomorrow or the weekend, I think, because I think he needs just a couple of days to sort of settle in really where he is and whatnot. So yeah, so not sure what I'm going to be doing tonight yet, but we'll see. So anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later. Let's have a look at what we've got today, since I forgot to open this morning. Right, so we're day 12. And it's all going to fall out. I can just sense that's going to happen tonight. Oh, maybe not. Okay, pampered and party ready. Ooh, coconut body butter. Yum. So I'm home from work, and it's been a really, really tough day today. I have been absolutely exhausted. I feel like I'm getting a cold. Last night, actually, I thought I was getting flu because I had that, you know, where you get feeling really sort of sensitive all over. That's how I felt last night, and but I felt okay this morning. But I've had a banging head all day at work and not been feeling too great. But I wanted to show you Isaac's shirt. I'm just looking because I'm hoping he's not in the kitchen. I've just come into the dining room, so it's being washed. It's totally finished, and I'm really, really pleased with it. I've ironed it, although you wouldn't think it. Now I'm sort of opening it up. Right, so there we go. Here it is. All the buttons are obviously on now, and I've put buttons on the cuffs as well. These are just some little lilac-y coloured buttons that I had in my stash, and I think they go quite well, although I think maybe black would have been better. Every single buttonhole went absolutely fine, apart from the last one, which was the top one underneath the collar. I ended up, when I was cutting the hole open, I missed it totally and it's gone off. So I've had to hand stitch that, which I'm really annoyed at, but there's not a lot I can do about that now. So, but anyway, I'm hoping that, you know, the collar, he's not gonna have the top button fastened, I don't think, anyway. And I'm hoping the collar will just hide it. But no, I love it. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, so that's gonna be wrapped up for him for Christmas. And we finally have some Christmas lights up in the conservatory. We've got some up outside as well, but I'm not showing you those at the moment because it's throwing it down again. Yeah, hubby very, very kindly put these up yesterday, and just to try and cheer me up a bit with everything that's been going off this week, so that's really nice. So yeah, so we've started with the decorations, and also today he's been and bought the fruit for the Christmas cake, and we're really, really late with this year. But this is now steeping in some brandy and it smells amazing. So that's going to be the job tomorrow, to make the Christmas cake. I've come up to my sewing room and I'm thinking that I might make my husband a shirt for Christmas as well, because I've only actually bought him one present. And it was very expensive, but I do want him to have something else to open. And so I've been looking through my stash to see what I've got. And a couple of years ago, well, it was last year, March last year, I went to Birmingham Rag Market with my sister-in-law, and I picked up this lovely Liberty print. And it is Liberty, it's a Liberty cotton lawn. And I'm thinking, I've got 2.5 meters of this, and I think there's enough because it's not got a directional print. I think there'll be enough here to make him a shirt as well. So I think I'm going to do that. I won't be able to start that tomorrow because he's at home. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that and get him one made as well. That'll be an extra present for him. So I'm glad I've got that out of my stash. I have read lots of comments from my vlog that I posted yesterday. Thank you so much for all your really lovely wishes. I have made some decisions today. I've been in touch with the course lead for my masters, and I've made the decision that I'm going to defer the dissertation. Obviously I'm in the dissertation year at the minute, and with everything that's going on with my dad, I just don't think that I can focus properly on it at the moment. So I had a chat with the course lead, and she's in full agreement and supports me with it. So I didn't really want to do it because I've got this fear that I probably won't go back to it. It's not essential to do my job to get the dissertation, but I would like to do it. But I just think with everything that's going off with him at the minute, and this is not going to be a quick fix, then it's something that means I'm just not going to be able to give it my all, and I don't want to be not giving it my all, if that makes sense. So yeah, so it's been a bit of a tough decision. I did have a chat with her last week. I did mention that, I think, in my vlog that I posted, one of the vlogs I posted last Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was. And then obviously with things as they've been this week, yeah, it's made me make my mind up really. So I need to go about that really and speak to the module lead to get those wheels in motion, and I'll probably look to do it later on in the year. I thought also I will show you a few patterns that I've got. Yeah, I've actually had these a while and I've just not had the chance to show you, but I think So Direct, that I'm a member of, I'll leave the link down below. They had I think, was it 50% off everything weekend or 40% off everything weekend? And I always want to take part in those things to obviously top up my pattern stash. And I think I mentioned previously that I was, in my younger years, I used to be a goth, and I've got this urge to make sort of a bit of a costume cosplay type outfit. And so I was looking into patterns really, and the reason for that is at Whitby, which is a seaside town in the northeast of England, they have a goth weekend every spring and autumn, and I've never been to it, but I'd really like to go, and we're thinking about going in April, so I wanted to make something that I could potentially wear. So I picked up 2 simplicity patterns actually, and yeah, they're a bit far out there, but I think it would be really, really cool to have a go at making something like this that's totally different from sort of your routine normal dressmaking. Something a bit flamboyant, something a bit different, and you know, who knows, I might learn some new skills. So the first one I got was Simplicity 8719. Look at that. How awesome is that? Yeah, I really fancy having a go at this. Now, what you've got here are actually lots and lots of different pieces, so that you can mix and match any way you want really. And if I show you the back, you can see in the line drawings there all the different pieces that, the pattern pieces that are included in this pattern. So yeah, I haven't sort of made any firm decisions or anything, but I'm leaning towards more this kind of outfit. I think that's pretty awesome, but I don't know if I would have the courage to actually wear that outside. But we'll see how things go. And the other one I got was this one, Simplicity S8974, which is this one here, and I love this coat. I think it's amazing. So I think maybe something like that, but rather than the shorts, wear leggings, I could probably get away with, and this sort of coat over the top, or even just this, but I would probably do it in black. But I love the hood, I love the puff sleeves, I love the fit and flare style. I think it's just amazing. Yeah, so, and it's got a hood on the back. It's this one here. Please excuse my nails, I'm going to redo these tonight. Yeah, if you look at this one here, it's got, this is the back of it, it's got a hood. It reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood really, but I just think that's so cool. So yeah, those are the 2 that I got from a sort of cosplay perspective, and I'm really keen for sort of early part of next year to have a go at making those. I also bought, right then, this one, which is Vogue V1502 by Tracy Reese. So again, initially, I think the print doesn't do this pattern a lot of justice because it covers up a lot of the details, but I really like the back of this, and if I show you the line drawings there, I just think that's really sweet. And yeah, it's not something that I'm going to make straight away, obviously, but I think maybe for next spring would be quite nice. So I've got that one. I think I showed this as one of my one of the patterns that I was coveting, and this is Vogue V1646. I really like this skirt. I think it's lovely, and I quite like the coat over the top as well, but it was this skirt that I really fancied. So you know the tweedy fabric that I made those trousers out of last week, where they were a bit short and everybody commented and gave me the idea to put a band on the bottom? I think actually I'm going to make this skirt out of the remaining fabric that I've got, because I think that looks so nice. I really like the whole look with the tucked in jumper and the boots. I think it's great, so that fabric will be great for that. And then I also bought this one, which is Vogue 1633, which is this dress, and I got this mainly because it's for Jersey. So well, I'm saying it's for Jersey, you can use crepes, rayons, you know, your drapey fabrics, but it also mentions jersey as well. So I've got loads of jerseys in my stash, and I just thought that would be really nice. I love the wide sleeves on that. Again, I'll show you the line drawings on the back there. But yeah, I really love this dress. I think it's gorgeous. So I'm really keen to have a go at that. I also bought this jumpsuit, which is Butterick B6716. So this is it here. I love this version, which is version B. I think that's really nice, although I'm not sure if the ties would work in practice, so I may have to alter that slightly, but I'll show you the line drawings on the back again. I think that's really nice jumpsuit. A lot of the jumpsuit patterns I've got are either for jersey fabrics or they are wide leg trousers but with like a strappy top, and I thought this was great for a winter jumpsuit, so I'm not sure if I'll get around to making it this winter, but at least I've got that pattern. These two patterns were two that I mentioned that I really wanted to get before, and I finally got them. So this is McCall's M7969, which I think I mentioned about the Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress. I thought this was very similar, but I prefer the styling on this. I just think it's a little bit more grown up and has a few more interesting features. Somebody did mention actually that they've made this dress and that it's very oversized. I mean, obviously I think the design of it is supposed to be oversized, but I will bear that in mind obviously when I come to make that up. But that's the line drawings on the back there. I'm not sure about the ones with all the frills. I think that's just a bit too much for me especially, but I do like this version here. So yeah, looking forward to making that one up. And I got this top as well, which is Simplicity S8949. This was another one that I'd mentioned. Now, initially, again, I don't think the pattern picture is really interesting, but I actually like the design of this because it has like a yoke at the front with sort of pleats in the rest of the front. And I just thought that was quite sweet, just to make, you know, just for an everyday top really that I could wear for work. Again, they're the line drawings on the back. So yeah, that's going to be nice for spring. And I also got this one after, this was another Sian made me do it, I'll be honest. This is McCall's M7945, and it was a dress I've never sort of looked at before and thought was really my kind of style, but Sian made this up and it looked incredible, so I've had to buy the pattern. Of course I have. So yeah, it's this one here. This is obviously not something I'm going to make at this time of year, but this is going to be definitely made up for next summer. I imagine that fitting's fairly straightforward. It's just your bust that you need to fit, and then it's flaring out, isn't it? So I think that's going to be great for next summer. And then finally, I have got this little pattern that came free with, was it Simply Sewing Mag? And this again was after seeing JJ, who's the Camden Stitch. She made this jacket in an orange, no, not orange, in red, like a red PVC, I think it was. Or was it PVC? Or was it like a imitation leatherette? I'm not quite sure actually, I can't quite remember, but she made this jacket and it's amazing. It really is amazing. And when I saw hers, I thought, I want to make that, and I'm gonna have to get that pattern. So I've got it. I got it off Facebook basically. There's a pattern exchange group on Facebook that I'm a member of, and people just post up their patterns that they're selling. And I got this from there, and yeah, it's a fab little pattern actually, and I'd really like to make this for spring. You can make this out of jersey as well as your woven fabrics, your traditional sort of jacket fabrics as well, but I think I'm going to make this out of a ponte because I'm not quite sure where it is, but I've got an orange ponte, but it's got like a sheen to it. It's like a pleather look, and I think that will be quite nice. I think it's bright orange. Will I wear an orange jacket? Sometimes I do these things, you know, because I think, oh, that'll look amazing in that, and then I don't wear them. So I need to think about that, but I might use the ponte as a toile, because I just realised I've been talking to you for ages and I think my makeup's been riding down my face. I think I might do it as a toile to start with, just to check the fit and everything, because it was just some cheap fabric from Colville, so it probably worked quite well for that, but we'll see. Anyway, I haven't really got much else to tell you. As I say, I'm feeling a bit I don't know whether it's because of all the trauma with my dad this week or whether I'm coming down with something or what, but I am just going to chill for the rest of the evening, I think. Might do a little bit of knitting, but yeah, I'm really not in the frame of mind to do much else this evening apart from just rest and relax. As I mentioned earlier, didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm pretty tired. And then tomorrow I think I am taking some time off work. My GP, I think I mentioned this morning, has actually given me a sick note for 2 weeks, and yeah, I feel pretty bad about taking some time off, to be honest, but sometimes you've got to look after yourself, haven't you? So we'll see how I feel in the morning. Anyway, I will love you and leave you, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, bye.